Good evening. So, as I prepare for the musky season 2025, which is weird to say, I came across a bunch of baits that I'm excited to talk about. And as I put the boxes together, I realized that I've got like too many for one video. So I'm going to separate these ExCITED baits into blades and then basically everything else. Because I had too much going on, and it would have made for too long of a video. So with that being said, I'm just going to kind of dive right in to what we've got going on. So I've got basically like some bucktails, and I've got some spinnerbaits that I'm really excited for the coming season. So I'll start with the first one on the list. We'll do Big O's spinnerbait. Now, I had this last year. I did not get to throw it as much as I would have liked to, probably should have. But it's a nice big single hook, just really well put together spinnerbait. I know some guys have had really good luck on these. The Muskies on Tap Boys have had really good luck on these, and many others as well. But it's one of those that it's got a lot of weight in it. It's, you know, you cannot beat Blorange no matter where you fish. It's a spinnerbait that I look forward to throwing more in the right circumstances and applications. So again, thank you, Big O. Looking forward to throwing that more. Next on the list, we've got Duke's Dozers. I've featured his spinnerbaits before. This is one of his single hook models, which I specifically requested. This is, I think, his smallest. I think it's called a mini dozer. But you can't beat that skirt combo. We got kind of a crappie color. We've got pearl and black and all kinds of fun stuff in there. Should work really well come springtime. So he's even got stickers on his blades now. I believe he's at all kinds of musky shows this winter. The camera doesn't want to focus on that, and that's okay. I'm not going to force it to, but really well put together spinnerbait. Look for more from Duke's Dozers. I think he and I are teaming up on one here in the very near future, mostly because I won a giveaway and claimed a gift card for a charity raffle that Simon Dennis, a Future of Our Muskies, always puts on every Christmas season, which is super cool. They always raise a ton of money, and I was more than happy to claim Duke's gift card for that. Anyway, that being said, the next one on the list that I'm looking forward to, I'm going to kind of pull close to the vest, but as you can tell here, well, based on, I don't know why my camera's doing that. We got a Droptine Tackle. We got a Droptine Tackle Growler, but this isn't just any growler. This is the special one that Thatcher kind of concocted for me. Literally built this in front of me in Canada, and it was probably one of my best baits, if not the best bait for me in Canada. Minus a little heartbreak, it would have been the bait that kicked out the biggest fish for me all season. Yeah, just a really well-made growler. It's just a little bit different, a little bit bigger. It's got some other mojo. It would have kicked out some really good fish for me in Wisconsin, had cards not fallen kind of in the wrong way there, but again, I can't control all of those things. It got me an awesome fish in Canada, tons of pike. It just went on an absolute tear one afternoon, and yeah, couldn't be more thankful to have this one in the box. Looking forward to throwing it more. Hopefully I will get a couple new ones, because I've had to repair the skirt on that one more than once because of, you know, the best problem that exists in musky fishing. Too many fish with teeth have eaten the bait. So great problem to have. Nothing wrong with that. So next on the list, we've got several blades via Dadson blade baits. My good friend KV has come up with some serious weapons, some of which I've collaborated with him on, some of which he's come up with on his own. most of which have seen action and will continue to catch fish forever. But that being said, I'll probably save the one that he and I kind of cooked up for last. So maybe I should just start with the Dadson models that are available to everyone in the public. I know, crazy, right? Most people think that that's not the case. But if you don't mind messaging Mike Holbert, shoot him a little DM, slide right in there. You can get yourself a bullet. You could get yourself a laser. You could get yourself a 9mm or an over-under like this one. I love the over-unders. The 910s have been really good to me regardless of, you know, the make, model, whatever. But I really like the Dadson over-under. The black pearl skirt, beautiful. Again, if you want a Dadson of your own, just shoot Mike Holbert a message. He will be more than happy to hook you up and send you your very own Dadson. I know that he is at shows. Based on when this releases, I'm not sure if shows will still be happening. That's besides the point. I really, really like this color a lot. The smoke blades with the black pearl, gonna be absolute money. That is one that I cannot wait to throw. All right, so that being said, baits I'm excited to throw. If Callie doesn't fish with me this year, this one's getting chucked by me. KV made this specifically for my wife last summer in the Northwoods. It's an awesome color. This is his Northern Lights Baby Bad Egg. This is the bucktail that caught more fish for me than any other bucktail last season. It also caught my biggest fish last season. So cannot wait to get this more run time. It's just an awesome short scale bucktail that puts off way more thump and vibration than it has any right to for the size that it is. That being said, it's got a bigger brother called the Bad Egg. This is something that Johnny, Sam, and KV really worked hard to perfect and cook up. I believe out of the prototyped models, there were 4 or 5, and I think either 4 of 4 or 4 of 5 caught 50 inchers in the first year. At that point in time, I was not cool enough to have a baby bad egg proto or a bad egg proto. However, I've got plenty of bad eggs now, which is awesome. I did not get this one enough runtime last year. I absolutely love it. KV calls this color crappie season, and I know that he will appreciate my sarcasm about not having a bad egg soon enough. I don't know why my camera is struggling right now. But that being said, this is a great clear watercolor. I used it a fair amount in the Northwoods last year. I look forward to using it in the Northwoods again this coming season. Now that being said, I'm not saying that these baby bad eggs and stuff are exclusive to the Dadson group. You're more than welcome to message KV and see if he'll make you one. I'm not saying that he will, but never hurts to try, right? Anyway, that being said, we've got 2 more models that KV has cooked up for the coming season. Both of which I'm incredibly excited about. One of which I had a hand in kind of crafting. I didn't craft it, but I kind of came up with part of the idea. KV basically took my idea and made it a reality. But this is KV's big bladed model. This is not one that I had any hand in whatsoever, other than maybe buying this chartreuse blade. But that being said, this is the ostrich egg, the biggest of all eggs, and therefore the biggest, baddest egg. Cannot beat it. Pearl, greens, blacks, chartreuses. This thing will crush in dirty and stained water. It's almost like I told KV what colors work best in our fall transition here when the water's kind of algae colored. But we've got a smoke blade, can't beat that. Chartreuse blade, can't beat that. lots of thump, lots of grind, lots of vibration, and one of the coolest parts, I don't know if the camera will focus on it, but I even got a skull weight way up here. Come on, camera, you can do it. Yeah, you can kind of see that guy. How dope is that? I know KV doesn't do that on many of his blades, so probably the one that I'm most excited for that KV and I worked together on, that I know catches already, as I had it in Canada with me. I wish I would have had it earlier in the season. As a homage to the upland game here in Iowa, this is known as the pheasant egg. This is a bad little blade. It's not very big, but it puts off a ton of grind and a ton of thump for as small as it is. I cannot wait to throw this thing more. I basically shot KV this idea. I was like, what if we do an offset that's like smaller than normal? And because I think that there's times in Canada and Wisconsin that these smaller bladed baits could really shine. He's like, say no more. And then crafted the pheasant egg. And then we kind of came up with a name that fit with his line of eggs. And here we are. The pheasant egg was born. I cannot wait to throw this thing more, especially now that I have it at the most appropriate time, which will be springtime rather than the end of July. Not that it wouldn't have worked in the end of July, it definitely did. But again, tools, jobs, situations, yeah. Anyway, those are the blades that I'm most excited for in the coming season. There's a lot there. I hope that I have time to run them all. I am very fortunate to have a wealth of guide dates already. Booking more, always welcome to shoot me a message if you want to hop in the boat with me. There's a lot of availability still for the Northwoods. Most of my spring availability at this point is taken, and I have some fall availability still for the coming season. So that being said, I appreciate everyone watching, tuning into the Tackle Talk. I appreciate everyone who supports these bait makers and supports me. None of this would happen without you. So with all that being said, thank you for watching. Peace.